Oh, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch news video. And today I have a little bit of, I don't know, making sure that we educate what's going on here, because at this point I can 100% positively identify that there are people out there within the YouTube media, within other places, that are intentionally trying to feed bad information to their users. Like, it's stuff that I've seen, it's stuff that I know is happening, and stuff that I really want to make sure that before this system launches, that you know the actual facts if you're going to purchase one, if you can even get one. The pre-orders are selling out everywhere, and you know exactly what's going into this system, you know exactly what you're getting and all that. Because like I said, there is a group of people that are somewhat notable that are putting out information out there to make it seem as if you need to get certain things, or that this system doesn't have this so you won't be able to play. So let's just go over everything that Nintendo has confirmed that you will get, what you need and what you don't need, and then from there we can talk about prices and things like that. So let's go over it, okay? So in the box for $2.99, this is what you get. You get an AC adapter, you get an HDMI cable, you get a Joy-Con left, a Joy-Con right, a Nintendo Switch 32GB console, one Joy-Con grip, a Nintendo Switch dock, and two Joy-Con straps. Now this is very important that people know exactly what you're getting, because I've seen articles and I've seen people say, oh, well, what if you have to buy another controller? The fact that you have to buy another controller is a bad thing. That's not fair. And no, that is not the case, guys. You do not have to buy another controller with Nintendo Switch. And to be honest, Nintendo Switch is the only console, the only home console, mobile hybrid, whatever the heck you want to call it, that when you actually purchase the console, you get two controllers with it. Not just one, you get two controllers, because each Joy-Con can be dubbed on the side, played in NES Classic style, and can be used as a controller. Not only that, but when you take those two Joy-Con controllers, the left and the right, those can be put into a grip that literally simulate a normal controller, that feel exactly like it. It doesn't feel like a Wii remote or anything like that. You take those two Joy-Con controllers, you put them in the grip that is included with the system for $2.99. It is not extra. There's been some confusion whether there's like the charging grip or the not charging grip, okay? The grip that does not charge your system comes within the Nintendo Switch. So you can simulate a controller experience without purchasing any other controllers, and you can play multiplayer out of the box with the Nintendo Switch for the $2.99 price tag. You do not have to rush out to buy a Pro controller. You don't have to. And to be honest, the Nintendo Switch with the Joy-Cons and the grip, that actually has more tech into it than the Pro controller. That's why two Joy-Cons are $80 and the Pro controller is $70, because the Joy-Cons actually have a camera on there to sense the actual depth and the shapes that you can do, whereas the Pro controller does not, okay? So you do not have to buy a Pro controller if you want a normal console or normal controller experience. That grip with the Joy-Cons will simulate the same exact thing with a layout very similar. You do not have to buy something. So I have heard people say that Nintendo is forcing you to buy that. They are not forcing you to buy that at all. You can check out the grip. You can see people playing with it. They went to the whole Nintendo event and things like that, and it's just fine. People are buying the Pro controller, one, as an extra controller, because it's actually cheaper than buying two Joy-Cons in a pack if you're looking just to get an extra controller, and two, just to have variety, of course. And the tech is also good in there. Plus, people want, I guess, more of a traditional experience. Some people were even misinformed and saying that they felt that they had to go buy it because the Nintendo Switch doesn't come with the traditional controller with the Joy-Cons, which is not the case with the grip. So I want to make sure everyone knows what's going into the system and everyone's on the right page. I know a lot of you guys out there are, but there is a lot of misinformation going out there, and I feel unfortunately it's intentional, okay? So on the Best Buy product page, they also go over a couple things, so we'll just briefly go over that. So here are the features of the Nintendo Switch, and this is what they say once again: includes the Switch console, Switch dock, Joy-Cons left and right, Joy-Con wrist strap accessories. You do not have to buy those accessories to get the extended buttons on the top. Two of them come inside the Nintendo Switch with that, because I've also seen people say, oh, well, the wrist straps are even overpriced. Why do I have to go out and buy extra wrist straps? No, you don't. They actually come with the Nintendo Switch, and you can put them on there if you're trying to play some local multiplayer right out of the box there. And the AC adapter and HDMI cable, it comes with all of that. It says it's a home gaming system. At home, the main unit rests in the Nintendo Switch dock, which connects the system to the TV and lets you play with family and friends in the comfort of your living room. On the go, lift Nintendo Switch from the dock and instantly transition to handheld mode for on-the-go gaming by sharing Joy-Cons. Players can go head-to-head while away from home. 32 gigabytes of internal storage. A portion of internal memory is reserved for use by the system. You can expand the capacity of the Nintendo Switch by using micro SDXC or micro SDHC memory cards. Now, there is even some people saying that you can only use micro SDXC, and I want to make sure that no, you can use micro SDXC or micro SDHC, and there's a variety of prices as far as affordable cards for memory that you can find on Amazon and many other websites. They also talk about the Tegra processor. They said Tegra processor powered by NVIDIA. The powerful processor delivers stunning graphics and performance. Obviously, Nintendo's not going to say much there. They say 802.11 AC wireless connection. Nintendo Switch can connect to the internet wirelessly while docked. Nintendo Switch can also use a wired internet connection via LAN adapter. Another thing, you do have to purchase a separate LAN adapter, but any LAN adapter that you have since the Wii. So if you had a LAN adapter on the Wii, that one will work. The Wii U LAN adapter is basically the Wii LAN adapter. That will work. Do not go out and buy the super expensive LAN adapters. I will have a link in the description below if you need a LAN adapter. There's ones that are like $2.99 on Amazon. I bought mine, I think, for $5 on Amazon, and it works just fine. I bought it for Smash Bros. You can use it on the Wii U, you can use it on the Wii, you can use it on here. So LAN adapters are super cheap. Do not be tricked into buying a super expensive one or having people tell you that you need to buy this one or it's like $30 or $40. No, it's not. Alright guys, next we're going to move on to the capture button. So the capture button is located on the left Joy-Con and is used to take gameplay screenshots. The player can then view, edit, and add text of various sizes, colors, and positions and post them to popular social media. This button will also be used in the future to record gameplay. So yes, that is a feature. I have seen some people saying that Nintendo's not going to be doing that. No, that is not the case. They will be adding capture to gameplay. They're just not doing it at launch, and that will come in a future update. Alright, next we're going to talk about motion control, okay? So each of the Joy-Cons, in addition to the Pro Controller, includes a gyroscope and accelerometer, so you will be able to aim and you will be able to have motion controls with both controllers, okay guys? That is the Joy-Cons and that is the Pro Controller. The HD Rumble in there, both the Pro Controller and the Joy-Cons have advanced HD Rumble, which can provide compatible games with subtle vibrations that are much more realistic than before. This is a new gameplay feature. This is not something that's just thrown in there. Based on what we have seen, HD Rumble, based on what people are saying, is actually a really good idea and innovates upon the already existing Rumble feature that we have. So some people are trying to write this off, which is fine. It's their opinion, but at the same time, if you like Rumble, there's nothing wrong with even having a better, more advanced version of that. And based on the play testing, it seems like everybody loves HD Rumble. Alright, next there is the IR motion camera. So the Joy-Con right includes an IR motion camera that can detect distance, shape, and motion of nearby objects, specifically designed games. Alright, so it can sense that, and it is on one of the Joy-Cons. It's not on both of them, it is on one of the Joy-Cons, the Joy-Con right. Okay, so an IR pointing sensor, which can be used potentially for like shooting games and things like that, like you did with the Wii. Next, we're going to move on to the enhanced parental controls. Each system includes on-device parental controls, but parents can also download a smart device application that can be used to easily and conveniently monitor and set parental controls for the Nintendo Switch. Now, when Nintendo first talked about this, they said that the parental controls will be handled through the app. Okay, and right here it does say that the parental controls can also be handled on the system and the app. Next, the Joy-Con controllers. They can be inserted into the Joy-Con grip accessory to be used like a traditional controllers, held comfortably in each hand for independent left and right motion controls, or shared between two players for multiplayer gaming. So this is very important, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, guys. It's very comfortable to hold, it's light, there's nothing wrong with it. You do not have to rush out to buy a Pro Controller, you know, thinking that you're not going to get a traditional or normal controller with the Nintendo Switch out of the box. That is not the case. The grip goes in there, and it's actually simulating a normal controller as well. So there's also surround sound. TV mode supports 5.1 surround sound through the system's built-in audio jack. Stereo speakers or headphones can be used when playing in handheld or tabletop modes. Alright guys, that's it for this video here. So if you see out there people intentionally putting out bad information, please try to correct them. Obviously, you don't need to get into shouting matches about people who simply don't like the Nintendo Switch. If I were you guys, just avoid those type of people and be happy if you're happy to play the system. But please make sure people do not spread misinformation, because that's kind of what killed the Wii U at times, was bad information or just information just not out there. So definitely, if you see someone saying, oh, well, the Nintendo Switch, you can't have a traditional controller in there, or it's only like Wiimotes, that's not the case. The grip comes in there and it plays just like a standard controller. Or if you see other people saying that, oh, well, there's no way for them to put extra memory inside there, it doesn't come with the hard drive, please let them know that you can buy those SDXC cards or the other ones as well in order to expand memory, and there are very good prices across the board. So just please make sure that the right information is going around. Now, if someone has their own opinion, like if it sucks or they don't want to buy one or whatever the case is, that's fine. Let them talk about that. But when it comes to just flat out saying misinformation and false information, please make sure you let people know the right information. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next video. Peace.